May govannen niblings, let's play LotRO, episode 10. So we've done most of the quests in Needlehole at this point. All that's left is the pie quest and the post quest. So, and we still have to turn in the refurbishing the town hall quest, which we have to go to Nickel Delving to do that. So, I'm going to start heading back to Holly Hornblower with this pie. This will be a change of pace from fighting the Dourhands dwarves and their troll. But I believe that we have a bit of a backlog of pie and post quests to do. So that'll probably be most of this episode. So we can just enjoy a nice peaceful stroll through the Shire, delivering spoiled pies and the day's post. So when we were fighting the Dourhands, I mentioned that they had said that their leader was named Skorgrim, and Skorgrim, I believe, is a dwarf that we'll encounter later. You also learn a whole lot about him if you do the quests in Arid Luin, which is one of the other starting zones. Elves and dwarves all end up starting there, and kind of the beginning of Skorgrim is a big plot point there. So I'm not going to go into it too much, but if you play in that zone yourself, because I'm not going to in this video series, but you'll learn more about Skorgrim. And I do believe we will eventually encounter him, though it may not be for quite some time. So let me look on the map here. So I started up in Needlehole. I've got to go over to Hobbiton. So I can just keep on the road like this and go down to Waymeet and then up to Hobbiton. But I think I might try to take a slightly more dangerous route and cut across the wolf-infested farms here. I believe I will be able to avoid them because they're mostly in the fields there on Dora's farm. And these tuskers aren't going to bother me. So, yeah, it looks like I can do it. So this will be a little bit quicker. It's a little bit of a shortcut. Jump this hedge here. It's just more crafting nodes. Wood and ore. Pretty flower field. I wonder what kind of flower that's supposed to be. Alright, Holly's right up here. Alright, so, I will take the horse here back to Needlehole. From the stable master. So Needlehole is where I want to go. And this might be a little bit faster. Although it is a bit of a longer route. I might have been able to just get on my horse and ride. Because see, it's going to take me along the road here over to Waymeet and then back up to Needlehole. And the reason I'm going back up to Needlehole is because I still need to do the post quest from Needlehole. And then I believe that will be it for Needlehole quests. So one thing that I had thought about doing was I was going to bind my return to skill here to a milestone in Needlehole. And so I looked around Needlehole to do that because I thought, well, wouldn't it make sense to do the pie quest first, take the pie back to Holly Hornblower, from Needlehole to Hobbiton, then use the milestone to go back to Needlehole, and that would be much faster than what I'm doing right now. But I looked around Needlehole, and there is no milestone in Needlehole, so I wasn't able to do that. But this is relatively quick. It'll just take a minute or so. But that would have been a good use of the milestone. I'll show how to use it at some point. In fact, we might do it. Pretty soon. Let me see which pie quests I have not done yet. Let's see here. So go to the Shire Deeds. No place for spoiled pies. So I've only done the one from Mickle Delving and from Needlehole. So that means I still have to do the one from... Is there one in Waymeet? No, there isn't one in Waymeet. But I do have to do one from Little Delving, which, if you may remember, is where I started in the Shire. And that's close to Mickle Delving. And there are a couple others. There's one in Hobbiton. That one's at the Party Tree. That one's actually really close, so really close to Hollyhorn Blower. And then there's also one in Bywater, which is also very close to Hollyhorn Blower. So maybe we can get those knocked out today. Alright, so here I'm back in Needlehole. Okay, so I'll go over to the postman. Ooh, walked on someone's roof. Alright, so pick up the post here. Now, we're going to Mickle Delving with this one. So usually, when you're doing quests like this where you have to carry something and you have a progress bar here, usually you can't go in water, or it fails. But the way that usually works is you can't go in water that you have to swim through. But that water right there, because we're just on the edge of the bog here, that water there is shallow enough that I could walk through it. So that didn't fail the quest. So this is kind of a little shortcut, and it is more dangerous going through the bog, because there are some monsters here, but I think really the only things that would attack us would be the slugs. And I'm not even sure that they would, because the toads won't attack us, the gnats won't attack us unless we attack them first. I don't even see any slugs. So, it looks like there's a slug. And yeah, so, see, I've targeted the slug, and the slug's health bar is yellow. And that means it won't attack me unless I attack it first. So we're safe. So it was actually a pretty safe route. Oh, there's a wolf. So, the wolf actually now is chasing me. I had forgotten that there were wolves along this route. But what I'll do is I'm just going to keep running because I can't fight while I'm carrying the satchel. I need to jump the stream here. There we go. And the wolf should eventually turn back. Yeah, and I believe it already has. So, if you remember from last episode, or maybe it was the one before that, that's called resetting the mob, which means that, so we're going to do it again with this one. So that means it was attacking, but I ran far enough away from where it first engaged me, and it reset. So now, with this wolf, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it to this bounder, although I think I already reset it. Yeah, already reset it. So, a lot of cities have bounders, or, well, bounders are only in the Shire, but they have NPCs like bounders who will attack hostile mobs if they get too close. So I was going to lead that wolf up to that bounder, and then the bounder would have killed the wolf. And I wouldn't get any experience or anything for doing that. But it is a good way when you think you're in danger to just run back to guards like that. Alright, so I've delivered the post satchel here. What does he
Could I
want?
take a moment of your time?
So he wants me to take a bundle to Waymeet. So that's a good idea. I can do that, but not just yet. First,
Oh, mercy me!
going to turn in the refurbishing the town hall quest, which we picked up quite some time ago. And I don't think I'm going to actually use any of these rewards, so I'll take the one that is worth the most, so that I can sell it. I also got a gift Matham, so I'll go ahead and right-click on that to use it. And that gives me some reputation with the Matham Society. And I'm going to bind to the milestone here. Alright, so now I'm bound to the milestone in Nickel Delving. And I'm going to go back up to Little Delving. And I'll do the pie quest from there. And then I will come back to Mickle Delving and do the post quest. So we haven't been up to Little Delving since I began. Although I think I came back to do the post quest here from Little Delving. Can't actually remember, but we'll find out. Oh yeah, I think I did do the post quest. It was the first post quest I did, if I remember correctly. Yep, because the postman's up there and I don't see a quest ring. So,
Please, stay a moment.
need to get off my horse. So I'll do the spoiled pie from Little Delving, and that's got to go.
Just a moment.
Oops, clicked on him and not the pie. So that's got to go to Hollyhorn Blower in Hobbiton. Alright, and I believe this is a hungry hobbit over here. Yep, so need to avoid him. Alright. Snuck by him. Alright, and oops. Stuck there on the hill. I think I might be able to cut through the field here north of Mickle Delving. Yep, this should work. South of Sanson's farm. Oh, having a little lag there. Yeah, this'll work. So where are we on the map? So we're going north of Mickle Delving. I'm basically going to cut through the same field I did before from Needlehole. We're just coming from Little Delving instead of Needlehole this time. Gotta watch out for these wolves here. So, yep. Looks like we're pretty much in the clear now. I'll head up to Dora's farm and take that same path I did before. Yeah, this should be nice and easy. Just had to avoid a couple wolves. Alright. Let's see what post quests I haven't done yet. Nickel Delving to Tuckborough. Oh, I've done Nickel Delving to Waymeet. Alright. And what other pie quests? Yeah, I think I'll do a couple of the ones around here. We did the one from Nickel Delving. Alright, there's a hungry hobbit over here that I don't want to get too close to. Though I don't see her. Alright. That worked out. Alright, let's head over to Bywater. Get the pie from Bywater. And then the one from the party tree after that. So we came to Bywater earlier to deliver a pie, actually, to Gerd Whitfoot. And now we've got to take it back.
Could I take a moment of your time?
So he's saying he knew something was wrong with it when I brought it back. And he's being very gracious about it. And saying that she doesn't need to hurry up with another one. There aren't actually any quests to deliver good pies back to the hobbits. I think it's just assumed that Holly will eventually do that. But you don't do any quests to help her do that or anything. I wonder why that bounder has a quest in progress ring over his head. Alright, so that's done. So get on my horse. Oh, let's see what this bounder is saying.
Is there something I can do for you?
It's the Shire to Breetown quest, which I won't be doing for a while, so I'll just ignore that. We will go to Bree eventually, but not yet. There are some important people we need to meet in Bree. Alright, so let's get the quest from the party tree. Some fireworks going on. Always a party at the party tree. Alright, Opal Goodbody.
I want a word with you.
So we also delivered a pie to her earlier, and now we've got to take it back. It's no good. Spoiled berries. Alright, we've got to watch for the hungry hobbit across the bridge here. But I believe this will do it for pies from places that I've already been. Yep, all of the other pies are from places that I haven't been to yet, so I'm not going to do them right away. I'll do them as I go to those places. Where is the hungry hobbit? Looks like she's behind the building already, so... Oh, no, there she is, right there. She kind of wanders around by the river. So I don't want to get too close. Alright. So now I'm going to use the milestone and go back to Mickle Delving. So here I do this little animation because, you know, while it's, you know, mechanically you're effectively teleporting, in game lore terms, you're not actually teleporting, you're just finding your way back, you know, kind of like the narrator says, and she found her way back to Mickle Delving. It's that kind of thing.
Might I have a word with you?
Bundle for Tuckborough. So, did I say Waymeet earlier? I don't know. Oh, I said Waymeet because he's talking about how you already delivered the post to Waymeet. So this will take me to Tuckborough. But I believe I'll save that for the next episode. Because this about covers all of the places that I've already been. Yep. And if you remember, most of the quests that I have at this point already take us to Tuckborough. These 3 quests here. So, I'll save that for the next episode. Thanks for joining me, Niblings, and I'll see you next time.